Hey everyone, Burton is back in black. We're continuing with the Blackfyre series, but the question I keep on raising is how long will Daemon live? We're 64 years old, we are trying to unite the whole of the stepstones, and the last place is currently under siege. That is Shame Isle. We're at a little bit of a standoff right now because the main forces are enemies, lords, pirates, Reynard is currently besieging Great Gallows, so when he finishes, where is he going to go? Is he going to come over to me or not? That's the question. In the meantime, we do have a couple of additional men. They're our personal guards. So I think what we're going to do is go back to our homeland, go back to Darkden should we say, and try and pick up these people because we might need them to turn the tide here. Good news is if they come over to us, they're going to get a penalty for doing the crossing of the straits itself, as you can see here. As you can see, well, you can't see it at all, unfortunately. There we go, broken sea. So if they cross over that strait, we will get a good modifier there, which will be very nice for us indeed. In the meantime, we are still trying to build up our personal forces. It's taken a good while because it's been a while since we've had 1,700 troops there. I think it's going to take a good while yet before we have reclaimed that. We have an offer coming in. So an offer to plot. No, we are not going to kill Brynden. How many times have we got to tell you this? We need to pick an ambition. Our ambition is going to be to win the war. Because we can't choose to get ourselves a child yet. Queen Alyssa, we're working on it. Hopefully we'll do that because it's Brynden's daughter. So it looks like they've taken Great Gallows, 972. That is not the end of the world because we're still working on taking Shame Isle, and that's going well for us at this moment. Now as usual, we need to keep our eye on the king because King Valar is, well, obviously he doesn't like us. But do his vassals like him? And the simple answer is yes. The Starks don't and the Martells don't, but everyone else is all happy with him. And that's fine, because for a man who does, I think he's in his 30s in terms of the amount of embargo wars he's done, he's showing his strength. But one day a Blackfyre will sit that throne. It's just a question of when. Where have they gone to? They've just disappeared. Have they just disbanded? No, they're heading over to Sunstone. Well, you keep on heading over, we'll just take your family here, that's not a problem at all. So what's come ahead? Prince Aegon can now marry Jaehaera Blackfyre, that is fine, we'll go for that. And we might go and try and claim them here. So we've got a marriage suggestion, who's this by? So Aegon of the Skulls, Jaehaera, we've just said yes. That's fine, not a problem. Yeah, we might go over there in a minute, we'll see what this war score turns to. Any moment now they're going to fall, every 12 days they are dropping down in their defenders and in their morale. Yeah, so she's left our court for the Skulls, we're at 89%. Okay, oh, what is this? They surrender. Brilliant, so just like that, we've won the final war. And now, we're all under the same roof. We're all friends. Or are we? That's the question. So the Stepstones is now under my kingship. We have done extremely well to do this in such a short period of time. And now, is there anything that we can do to help in the future? Well, it's a good question. Lys sits below. Lys has been totally looted though, so we're not going to be going to Lys. I would very much like to make sure that the Zokans remain allies. Currently right now we don't have any allies with the Zokans, which is a shame. Even young Alia, sorry, has married someone for Bluebeards. So that's fair enough. There is this lady though. Can we get some form of alliance from this? Probably not. I think there's enough. There's Jaehaera, he's courtier and stepstones. He doesn't actually like us, so to get rid of him, what do you think? Should we go for that, or we've got Laurent Cracol, my former squire who actually hates us now. No, they won't take it. What a shame. So it's time to choose our next target. So, we have a Master of Laws who was in Sunspear to improve diplomatic relations. He has been doing okay. It's just a shame that even though we've done okay, Bedwick the Handsome still doesn't like pirates. It's not something that we can control, unfortunately. So, where to go? Well, the obvious choices would be Liss if they weren't totally decimated. So we've won that war, yeah, that's fine. We would go to the harbour, however, we're allies, so we're not going to do anything silly against the harbour now, are we? What about Dragonstone? 20 gold, there's a prince there. I doubt we're going to be doing that. So I don't think there's a lot for us to actually do at this moment. I mean, we could head down to the Summer Isles, start trying to get ourselves some land down here, but what's that going to do? It means we're going to have to spend a lot of time converting people, and we're not necessarily going to get a lot of troops. Now we might do, so we'll try it once. We're going to go for Last Lament. Now we can declare war right now, and we can do the pirate invasion. Now that's going to be handy. It's going to allow us to take both of these, but do we have the men to take it at this moment? That's the question. Personally, I don't think we do. They can pull up at least 3,000. We can pull up at least 1,300. So it's not going to be wise for us to continue right this moment with that train of thought. However, let's just have a quick look. He has one ally. Who's these guys? So we've got them as well, so it's potentially 4,000. That's going to be too much for us to take. We're no strong enough. Oh, Dela, she's actually not too bad. My air must improve. Aegon, you must improve. That is a good point. So let's slow things down a little bit, because obviously time is not on our side right now as Daemon. So, Master of Laws, where are we going to send you to? Well, I think we've just decided ourselves. It's going to be Last Lament. And we're going to see what they can do, if they can actually claim anything there. We're going to need money. So money to, well, there's a Traegar, the Pirate Lord, the Torturer's Deep. You're going to be the man responsible for collecting this. So in Dark then, we must start building our troops. It's going to be it's a slow burn, this. But for 64 years old, yes, we'll do that. We lose one on the intrigue for doing it, but I couldn't resist it. If only. If only we had the support to go ahead and declare a war. It would take at least 4 years. 4 long years. And none of them are independent, so we cannot even do anything to get ourselves some land in Westeros. If we manage to get some land in Westeros, perhaps we could start thinking about factions. But that's not going to be possible. What can we do? Can we do one last hurrah? An invasion of Dragonstone? No, because we'll be declaring it against the entire realm. And that would just be too hard for us to take. We just don't have the manpower, we know this. So in the meantime, we need to get our daughter pregnant. I need a new son. Our heir obviously is my grandson Aegon, whose father was also called Aegon. So how did he die? Period of illness, and he was married to Leona of the North. So it's a shame that we can't have one of my sons, because we could try and change the law. Oh no, we can't, in fact. I'm lying to you there. Our marital bliss, I will take that. So let's pick as an ambition. You know what? Should we try for a dragon egg? What harm is it going to do? If I die, we'll pass it on. And so we sit here and we wait. We've got Liss to our side. Liss, I am not going to be touching. We don't want to be touching republics, to be honest with you. It's going to cause some issues. Iron Isles have always been our allies. We're not going to touch them. And the Reach, we can't do anything against you. So, what do we do? This is the question. The summer owls are... they're too strong. We could do with picking some people who are weak, some people who are close by. What about Nath? Nath would get us 2,000. It's a long way away, but do we dare? Or maybe the basilisk isle. Should we be the king of all the isles? They don't look that strong. So how many have we got? Isle of Serpents, Death Isle, Isle of Flies. You know what? Should we go ahead and try? So hang on, let's check. So they've got one ally, and that's the Isle of Serpents. We've got the Isle of Tears, and we've got Talon. I don't think we're going to be strong enough to take them all, but maybe we can take one of them. This is really just us sussing out the local area, see exactly what we can take. There's also little islands here I like the look of. Ilaria. Now look at them, potentially. They are really strong. They've got a massive garrison, but we need at least 5,000 to take them. So what do we think? Should we go ahead and try and take one of these, use it as a launching pad, and then upgrade and try and take Ilaria? I think so. Let's go for it. Isle of Serpents, Pirate Invasion. Yes please. Are we going to try for more than one? Should we try and be brave? We've got 1,027. I think we're going to do the smart way. We're going to see what they can pull up, and we'll see what we can do, and we're going to send over some people. Right, so let's send over everyone we have. Oh, would you look at this? Zokans have a trade port. Why are we attacking all of these trade ports? Well, I'm quite happy to do that. Continue away. Let's get all of our fleets ready. We're not going to bother with that, to be honest with you. Let's just get everyone together. It's nice to be able to raise up everyone. We'll disband you guys though. Oh, apparently you don't have any ships. What a shame. Don't worry, we'll come and pick you up. In fact, we'll pick you up as well. And we'll send everyone over to this part of the world. So in command has happened to us, and this might be the last time that we go on a form of invasion. Unfortunately, it's not in the right place. But we're having to try and secure ourselves a little bit. We're having to try and get as much as we can, as quickly as we can, before we pass from this world and into the other. And that's just going to have to be the way it is. So let's get everyone over here. Like I say, we're not going to bother with raiding. It is an invasion after all. So we don't want to raid something we're about to rule. Okay, is everyone ready? Brilliant. Let's just have a quick look. So I am in the centre. I'm going to go in with Sir Lawrence and Harry's. That would do. On board the ships. And off we go to invade the Basilisk Isles. Say that, but I've not picked the ships. Come on guys. We know better than this. There we go. So off we go. At 65 years old, can we survive the journey across this sea? We'll see. The Summer Sea, and we're actually going to be passing Valeria, or the doomed Valeria, on our way back as well. So it looks like there were some people not too happy with what we were doing there. Ah! Excellent! He was murdered on the orders of Corlys. Oh, what a shame. So we've actually gained Shame Isle as well. That's good. So who's joined him? So it looks like Corsair Zara of Axile has joined him. Well, very good. We'll see exactly what that does for you, if anything. We have the option to create a title now, so it's High Lordship of the Western Stepstones. We didn't take you guys. These special event troops. We'll leave you there. Just in case, you never know. So let's get on down here then, because the Isle of Serpents, I think it has my name written all over it. So far I don't see any army there, but hopefully we'll see some before we land. I'd expect them to maybe have 1,000 or so. If they've got more, God help us. We might have to go back for the other 900. So we're in the western sea of the Basilisk Isles. There's not too many of them there, 600. Is anyone here at all? Doesn't look like it. Oh, 1,000 men. Right, let's do the smart thing. Let's take out the smaller army first. We do have a lot of men who have joined them. Maybe we'll have to go back for that other 900 because this is a lot of men for one isle. Looks like they've all joined him. But we'll stand and we'll fight. So let's see what happens as soon as we land. So no one's coming to their aid. We're going to send the ships back. We're going to pick up these 900. Now Daemon, all he has to do is hold out until reinforcements arrive. And we're in good stead. Once we win this battle, we'll be able to hold them there. We've got the flanks on them. Legendary shield wall's alright. We've botched on the right hand side in the centre. Impressive volley. Yeah, they've botched. They're not going to last too long now. None of them are moving against us. This is really interesting. So I think we're going to do the smart thing. We're going to beat these guys. And I'm going to see what's what. We need to stall for as long as we can. We may very well go and try and take out this force here. But I don't want to become too weak. I would much prefer them to try and attack us. Even if they both come together, we should still have enough. So they're running straight away. That is fine. Now we didn't need to attack them obviously because it's only Corsair and the Man of Axile. Where is Axile anyway? Is this Axile? No, it's Death Isle. I wish that they would have I have no idea where Axile is. They're all fighting each other, which is very nice. Let's head over to the Isle of Serpents then. Our boat should be back any moment now. We'll see what we can do. I just didn't want to jump straight into a battle where it'd be fairly evenly matched and then we get hit in the rear by another force that we could have easily taken care of. We only lost about about 100 men or so. So that's more than fine by me. Let's see if they've made it back yet. Indeed they have. Brilliant. Okay. So we'll get you guys on board and we'll send you down to help out. Right, they're on their way. So, how are we going to get on? They've got mainly light infantry, we've got mainly heavy. We should be okay here. Providing these 800 don't come across. Cross your fingers. Here we go. Alright, so in the centre they've gone ahead with an impressive feint. We've matched it with a shield wall. Classic volley versus classic volley. They've actually missed their volley in the middle. That's good for us. It means that we should be able to hold out and defeat them. Unfortunately, they actually have a lot more men in the centre. We need to turn their flanks as quickly as possible and get our flanks focusing on this man here, Isondo. So it's down to me to hold the line with 300 men against twice our number. We've happened to turn one of their flanks, we've turned the second one, now we're focusing on the centre. I think the battle is going to go our way. We just need to hold out as long as we can. Things are going well. He's now losing 5 men, but we are peppering him on the flanks now. It's a shame we keep botching the harassment. Classic volley, there we go, that's a bit better. And now we're pressing him. All hands press against him. And he's turning and he's running. We've won the battle. That's great. So we've gone ahead and, well, it's still going on. There we go. And we won the battle. Now it's time to do the sieging. And just in case, we've sent across our reinforcements, and our reinforcements are about to land. So we'll drop the reinforcements here and we'll try and intercept him. He gets there on the 28th. When will we get there? Tomo, you can go ahead and do that. Hopefully we get there before he does, and then he's going to run straight into us. We'll take care of him there. Yes, oh, that's fine. So things are going to plan over here. None of the other pirate lords seem to be attacking, which is good. They've just raised their armies in a defensive posture. Maybe it's a show of strength, maybe they're scared. So there we go, war score's just jumped up. We're going to continue chasing these guys. Oh, I've discovered the plot where Axel seeks to kill Prince Valar of the Stepstones. So Axel, my courtier, you will end this plot, sir. In fact, we'll ask them all to end the plot. I don't want this. I don't want Valar killed. He's my nephew. So we'll see what can be done. I'm very cautious that time is ticking, not only for ourselves, but for this episode. That's this episode over and done with, guys. Thank you very much for sticking with the series. You know exactly what to do, and that's leave those thumbs? Yeah, leave the thumbs. Raise the thumbs. Do whatever you want to do with your thumbs. They're your thumbs. Cheers.